Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Guess who's back? It's me, Dr. Shayna. I am so excited that you are here with me this afternoon. Listen, it is a Friday. I am super excited to be at the end of a week. I always call this TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And I'm so glad that you decided it was important enough for you to join me on this afternoon's masterclass to answer a very simple question. Who are you? Now, before I get into who I am, let me tell you why we are here. I am a licensed professional counselor by trade, and one of the things that I see so often is women come to me telling me, well, Dr. Shayna, I have lost myself. Somehow I am not clear how I ended up here. I don't know what's going on in my world. Something is off. I just have lost myself. So the question of who am I comes up so often in the work that I do that I say, let me just make a quick masterclass, help some folks answer three very important questions that are going to help shift us all in a space of being able to live really what I like to call an extraordinary life. What's an extraordinary life? It has nothing to do with money, ladies. An extraordinary life is all about being aligned, mind, body, and spirit, and literally walking inside of your purpose. That's all it is about. So I am super excited that you thought it was important enough to join me today to have this conversation. This is going to be a good one. So get your pen, your pad, get some stuff because we're going to take notes. If you're in watching this live, go ahead and say hello to me in the chat box so I know that you are here. I always like to know who my friends are that are joining me on any journey that I'm having when I am broadcasting, so I know that you are here. If you're watching a replay, just type in hashtag replay. I want to know that you were here as well. Give me just 1 second to get the stream up for you, the class notes, and we will get started. Hold on 1 second. Mhm. Okay, let me see. Hang on 1 second. Let me get this up. I'm still here with you. I'm trying to get my slides up. They're giving me a little bit of a problem. So give me just 1 second. I'm still trying to, if I want you to see what it is I want to show you, it's giving me, this is what technology will do. It works when it wants to work. Okay, so All right, here we go. I got it up now. Okay. All right. We are ready to go now. Let's see. All right, so here we are. So, who are you? This is the masterclass. This is a class where we're going to have a quick conversation to help you answer three very important questions about your world. Okay, the first one being, who are you? The second one being, why are you here? The third one is, what are you supposed to be doing? These are three very important questions. They're going to help each of us make moves into a space in our life that we can feel excited about. See, one of the things that I know for sure about many of us, some of us are in a place and we have no clue how we got to that place. But let me tell you, answering these three questions is going to answer all of the things you've been wondering about right now. So, here's the thing though, most people believe that they don't need an intervention. It's for everybody except for them. I want you to understand that as a destiny interventionist, that is what I am. I am here to help you identify the destiny of where you're supposed to be headed and determine if you are on the right path or not. In order for us to get from the wrong path to the right path, many times we have to have an intervention. I want you to think about it like a GPS. If you say you want to go to California, but your GPS is set for New Orleans, you will not end up in California. Just saying, period, point blank, it's not going to happen. So my objective as a destiny interventionist is to help you intervene where you need intervention to point you in the right direction. Intervention, family, is for you. So allow me to reintroduce myself. Some of you may be new to me. Some of you may have been with me for quite some time. If you have been a part of my tribe all this time, I say thank you for being in this journey with me and allowing me to walk with you along yours as well. Well, my name is Dr. Shayna D. Lewis. All my friends just call me Dr. Shayna. I am the founder of the Your Extraordinary Life Network. And I mentioned earlier that an extraordinary life has nothing to do with cash, money, big fancy things, none of that. It has everything to do with you living the life that you're supposed to live on purpose. So I am also a counselor. I told you that here in Houston, Texas. I own a private practice. I have been working for about 20 years, almost helping women and families and children really create lives they can feel good about in many ways in therapy. I have a nonprofit. I also have a couple of books that I've written that are designed to help folks as well through that. I've been on a couple of TV shows, radio shows. You've seen me a lot of different places, but all of this, y'all, just sums up. I am merely a servant. I am so excited that I am on this journey with you right now to help you determine, are you headed in the direction of your destiny, or are you headed somewhere else? If you're headed somewhere else, now's the time. We're going to fix that today. So I want you to check something for me. I want you to check your mind, body, and spirit alignment. Now, some will say, exactly how do you check that, Dr. Shane? Exactly how does that work? So think about it this way. If your mind is not aligned correctly, what's going to happen is you're going to be having a lot of negative thoughts, self-doubt. You're going to be questioning yourself about a lot of different things. And you may even be in your own way. And when I say you're in your own way, what I mean is you are the greatest enemy to your own ability to be successful. And I'm not talking about business success. I'm saying wherever place you're supposed to be headed, you cannot successfully get there if your thoughts are not positive, if they're not encouraging, if they aren't moving you forward. It is always going to lead you on a backward space as opposed to moving forward. So is your mind in pointing you in the right direction? What about your body? Now, there's part of this that obviously is about health, right? We understand that if we are healthy and we are able to exercise, eat well, and do those kind of things, that we're actually going to feel so much better. Now, are you taking care of your body in the way that you need to? Are you inside of what we like to call a good rhythm for your life? Or are you in a space where life just seems off? Your body is not responding. It's a question because these things are all connected. What about your spirit? Is your spirit pointed in the right direction? Are you connected to whatever your higher power is? And everybody has can have their own, but what is your higher power? How are you connected to it? Are these three things, your mind, your body, and your spirit, are they aligned with one another? Are they pointing you in a direction of what I like to call the extraordinary space that is absolutely amazing? See, a lot of times we talk about, oh, we just want to be happy. I was saying this earlier to someone that happy is not really the goal, y'all. The goal is joy, because happiness is typically predicated upon what is happening. Well, open your front door, turn on your news. What's happening right now in many cases is very distressful for many folks. So I'm saying let's look to create joy. Joy is does not matter what's going on around you. You create joy on the inside of you, not on the outside of you. So when you have mind, body, spirit alignment, you are pointed to the joyful place in your world. Things feel good. You have a great rhythm. Check your alignment. Are you off? So here's the question I want you to consider before we get into our three main questions for today. Where are you stuck? Are you stuck in your mind space where you've talked yourself out of things because you have a negative perspective about things? Are you stuck in a body space where you can't quite lose weight, or can't quite get healthy, or can't quite do the things that you've always said you wanted to do for whatever reason? Are you stuck in a spiritual place where you just can't seem to connect to your higher power or your power source on a regular basis, and you just feel kind of lost? Where are you stuck, ladies? I want you to identify that space, because that's going to help us as we go. So let's tackle question number one. Who are you? See, now this question, I told you I talk about this so often in therapy. And that's what I said. Let me just create a real quick masterclass about it to help folks, because I know it's something that many of us deal with. When we ask that question, or when you hear the question, who are you? What comes to mind for you? If you're watching it live, just put some things in the chat box. When I say, who are you? What comes to mind? For most folks, what comes to mind is I am a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a teacher, I'm an accountant, I'm a banker, you think about the jobs that you have and all of these different things. But I want you to consider this question from a different perspective. Who you are has absolutely nothing to do with what you do. It has nothing to do with your relationships with other people, because in essence, that's what all of that stuff is. The fact that you're a mother is who you are in relationship to your children. The fact that you are a banker is who you are in relation to the folks that you serve on a daily basis. Do you understand that those are things that describe parts of what you do and how you relate to people, but it is not exactly who you are. Who you are is a greater question. It really resonates on a deeper level. Who you are is a space where you are looking at the essence of you. So, for instance, if I were to say that I am light, this is how you know who you are and how it manifests in your world, because who we are does manifest in the world that we live in. If I am light, when I walk in a room, just think about this. How many of you know someone, if you're already in a room, in a space, and someone enters the space and they are light? When they show up with a bright attitude, they lighten the mood that's in the room, and they have an aura that is about them that is absolutely light, pleasant, and positive. Now, there are some of us who are walking around, we are actually darkness, because we walk in a room and we can suck life out of it. Do you know what I'm talking about? There is a difference. If you are light, it is manifested in this world by what you shine on other people, what you highlight in this world when you show up. So what if I say that I am creativity, for instance? Through creativity, if that is who I am, then it manifests itself as I draw things, I paint, maybe I create things with my hands, I'm a potter or something of that sort. That means you are creativity. So I want you ladies to think for just a moment. And really, I asked you at the beginning of this, get a pen and paper, because I want you to be active in this conversation. Think to yourself, when you think about who you are and you strip away all of the roles, all of the jobs, all of the places you've been, all of the things that are connected to other people, places, or things, If we strip all that away, even if we strip away your whole body, you don't have a body, you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you don't have any of those things. When I say, who are you? I'm asking what's left. If you were to walk past me and it was your spirits that is remaining, and that's what shows up, what am I going to feel? What am I going to be able to connect to? That's who you are. When we get so bogged down and so caught up in addressing who we are in the midst of other people, oh, this speaks to question number 2, actually. This is where our trouble begins. So I literally want you to take a moment and write the answers to that question. Who are you, based on what I've just said? Now, what are you supposed to be doing is precisely connected to who you are. Because, like I said earlier, who you are is manifested in this world through the things that we are supposed to be doing. If I am light, then it is what I'm supposed to be doing is shedding and sharing light and love with people around me. That's how it gets manifested. If I am creativity, then I am creating things that are adding value and light to other people in their world. Does that make sense? What happens is, if you think you are someone who you are not, what happens is you end up doing things that go against the actual core essence of who you actually are. You become miserable. You may become resentful. Sometimes we connect who we are to what other people have told us about us. Well, you're no good, so you can't do nothing no way. So I have now ascribed myself to be someone who is not valuable, who is not able to contribute to this world because somebody gave me that. You understand what I mean? The moment you're able to walk in who you actually are, you connect to what you're supposed to be doing. All of these things are connected. They absolutely go together. Okay, so what if we think about, why are you here? Why are you here? I want you to consider this. Why are you here? All of these things go in order from each other. Once I know who I am, once I'm clear about what I'm supposed to be doing, then I'm much more able to answer the question of why I'm here. If I am light, I understand that I'm supposed to be giving, sharing, and spreading light throughout the world to the folks that are crossing my path. Why am I here? I am here to light a dark place. You get what I'm saying? These things work together. If I am creativity, I understand that I am a creator of things, and what I'm supposed to be doing is creating the things that then can add light to the world. Why am I here? Because I'm here to add creation to a world that needs it so badly, whatever that might be. I really want you to think of these things as a 3-tiered process. Who am I? What am I supposed to be doing, and why am I here? They absolutely go together. Okay, so think about that. Write those things down and answer those questions for yourself. When you're able to find an answer, you're absolutely going to be able to point yourself in a better direction of where you're supposed to be going. See, so many of us ended up in the wrong space. This is going to point you in the right way. So in order for us to create these shifts that I'm describing, answering the 3 questions, who am I? What am I supposed to be doing? And why am I here? You have to first stop doing all the stuff and answering and living in all the things that other people told you were true about you. You got to stop it. At some point, you have to say, no more. I refuse to live inside of a world that you have now painted a wall around for me. Instead, I am choosing on purpose to live the life that I understand is designed specifically for me. See, misery shows up when I'm living the life that they've created, when I'm walking inside of the box that they've drawn for me, when I'm doing the things that they said for me. But what I need you to understand is you got to stop it and you got to begin doing something different. See, some of us struggle to stop it, though, because we've been doing it for so long. You've been living inside of this for too long, and you've forgotten that there's a you that's here that gets to make decisions. I said this earlier today. You are just that powerful that you can hit the stop button at any moment. You can switch this whole thing and then you can start something new. You are just that powerful. Do you hear me? I don't know if you understand or you feel the energy that I have right now, but I am so clear that so many of us are sitting in a space where we have yielded all of our power to somebody else for them to tell us who we are, what we're supposed to be doing, and you to tell me why I'm here when you don't get a right to tell me that. Stop, time out for that. What I get to start is deciding for myself who it is that I say that I am. If you have a higher power that you subscribe to, who is it that your higher power says that you are? And you start from that place. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Time out, ladies, for living inside of a life that was never designed for you. Time out, ladies, for feeling guilty for doing things that move you to the beat of your heart and somebody else doesn't like it. Time out, ladies, for not living inside of your joy. It's time to start that. It's time to start it right this minute. I am here to support you on that journey, but I want you to understand that you are just that powerful that you can stop to stuff that's been not working in your world, and you can start something new right now today that's going to make a humongous difference for all of the things you've ever said you wanted. I promise you it is possible. You can stop it all and you can start something new right now. Do you believe that you need that mind, body, spirit alignment? See, some of us are stuck in that mind space where I'm believing here who I am is what someone's told me. So I begin to tell myself, you can't do this, you can't do that, you weren't nobody, nobody's going to listen to you, nobody's going to believe what you have to say, you don't matter, you're not valuable. Are you stuck in that place, misaligned, totally missing the entire path and trajectory that belongs to you? That is your joy. That is your extraordinary life and space to walk inside of. Is your body misaligned where you are not able to consider what is best for me? Instead, you're doing everything that belongs for everybody else instead of what's best for you. You're here to take care of yourself first. Y'all have heard the saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Put your mask on first before you go help other people. You got to get aligned. And that spirit alignment is major. Because if you're not connected there, you're going to completely lose the answer to the questions that we're talking about. Because who you are rests inside of all of these things, ladies. Do you hear what I'm saying? Who here needs a mind, body, and spirit alignment? Well, listen, if you follow me at all, you already know this. This is no surprise to you, but I am so excited that I get to become a principal come June the 1st, y'all. Monday, it's going to be on and popping. I am opening what is called the Your Extraordinary Life Academy. Let me tell you, we are going to get this mind, body, spirit alignment down in this academy. We're going to continue to deep dive and pour into the questions. Who are you? What are you supposed to be doing? And why are you here? I am so committed to your journey. Let me just explain a little bit about what's an academy, Dr. Shana. What is this all about? Okay, here's what the academy actually includes. A bunch of stuff, y'all. First of all, it's not even listed here, but I have an entire video vault of a bunch of stuff I've already done. All of that is included inside of the academy. On top of all of that, I'm also going to do what I'm calling quarterly virtual summits with my expert girlfriends and guests. Some of them are guys, but most of them are girlfriends. So this is where I bring the best of the best of the best of the people who I know, love, and care about, who are super smart and smarter than me in so many ways on some very specific topics. And they're going to help you make these shifts, help you create intervention in your world to point you towards your destiny, y'all. That's what's going to happen. That is a fire experience. You already know this if you've been a part of Dr. Shana's Reset Challenge COVID-19 world. We did that about 2 weeks ago. It was phenomenal. 12 hours worth of video content that set everybody on fire. When I tell you it was set, it was lit, it was amazing. Inside of the academy, you're going to get access to that 12 hours of content as well too. Alone, that is worth $6,000. I'm telling you, the folks that were on there were amazing. Beautiful, beautiful people. Then you're going to get weekly live tap-ins with your girl, Dr. Shana. It means I'm coming to you direct, just to my academy on a regular weekly basis to tap in with you, give you some thoughts to think about, maybe even give you some homework assignments. I am a professor, and I told y'all I'm going to be a new principal come June 1. I can't wait for summer school. Then monthly, we're going to have masterminds, alignment sessions. They may be focused on mind, maybe focused on body, maybe focused on spirit stuff. But these masterminds are going to be, sometimes I'll bring someone with me, but it might just be me. And we'll sit for an hour and a half or two, and we're going to hash out some things together in a group, face to face in a Zoom room where we're all talking about the things that are going on with all of us. Okay, this is going to be a real face-to-face mastermind where we end up supporting each other along the way. What I understand is that you cannot do this alone, and I want to make sure we're positioned to support each other. Then my favorite, the new thing that I'm just getting ready to start is Dr. Shana's book club. Now you can thank the Reset Challenge group for this, because I asked them what did they want in the academy, and they said a book club would be great. It's where we're going to focus on a book a quarter at a time. We're going to chop it up, talk about it, take the nuggets from it that are all going to help us move forward. Then you're going to get webinars and training. Because I'm an educator, it is just in me to teach and train. And I'll be doing that sometimes for no reason at all, but just because it's something in me that I just feel like my folks, my family, my students are going to need to know to help them along the way. And then there's a course that I'm creating. You'll be able to take at any point you want to. Just hang tight. That is coming. There will be a private accountability community, because I know I said earlier, we cannot do this alone. We need the support of each other. It will exist, and you'll be able to support one another along the way. Then for the first 100 who are signing up inside of the academy, you will get a 20-minute alignment session with me, Dr. Shana. We will work to quickly laser focus on an aspect of your world that you need to drill down to real quickly to help you get aligned. I am giving that away. That alone is worth $200 all by itself. Now, in addition to all of that, as if that's not enough, you're going to get an electronic copy of the latest release that I have called Get Your Life, Honey, the Blueprint. I'm giving you that as well, too, so you can begin to look at some of the things and principles that I teach that are inside of that are going to help us all get this alignment together. And then lastly, you're going to get special invites to members-only events. It's going to be so many things you have access to. Do you think you can use that kind of stuff? Is that the kind of academy that you can benefit from? It's going to help you create mind-body shifts to point you in the direction of your extraordinary life. Listen, I'm excited about it, and I can't wait till Monday. I want you to live your extraordinary life. But here's how we're going to do it, y'all. Inside of this academy that's starting on June the 1st, I am offering you an exclusive offer to get access to all of what I just described for merely $7. The actual retail value of this is thousands of dollars. But because I care about you, I'm committed to your well-being and you being able to live the life that you've been called to live. I am offering it all through May 30th, before the first day of school, for pre-registration for only $7. I'm going to drop the link inside of the comments so that you're able to see it and be able to join us. Because here's the thing, you deserve, oh, you deserve so much to have the life that you've always wanted to live. You absolutely deserve it. And I am here to completely and totally support you, y'all. This academy is going to be so amazing that you're going to be mind blown. And I'm going, what I just said I was going to give you, I know me, because I'm so committed to you. I'm going to give you even more than just that. It's going to be that and then some. I'm going to show up times you're going to be like, here she come again. Yes, here she comes again. I am so committed to you. So let me do this. For those of you who would like to join for the $7, you have until, I think the 30th is Sunday, to get this offer. If you wait past that day, you understand prices look different when you don't take advantage of pre-registration. So I'm encouraging everyone who's watching this, if you're even remotely thinking, I could use a mind-body shift, I could use a mind-body alignment, you could use that, then I'm encouraging you right now, go ahead, grab this link. I'm putting it right now in the chat box, and I need you to get in the academy. because Monday morning we're going live, and I'm showing up, and we're gonna have a first day of school party that's gonna be live. And hey, Rochelle Jacobs, that's gonna be live, and we are going to have a good time. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Feel free to share this video with anyone in your world who you think can benefit from this, because they also have until Sunday to get this offer for $7 only. Y'all, I am so excited. I am thrilled beyond measure, because this, y'all, is going to make history. I've never had an academy before, but I'm going to make a good principal, I think. What y'all think? I think I'm going to make a good principal. We're going to have fun, okay? So just know that June 1st, we go live. And once you join the academy, you'll begin to receive some emails this weekend about what's going to happen on Monday. So you are prepared and ready for school. You get your school supplies and all the things that you need. So you just wait for it, because it is coming, okay? Sign up, get your pre-registration. We are going to school on Monday. Have a great rest of your afternoon. I look forward to seeing you in class on Monday, June the 1st. Your Extraordinary Life Academy. We're opening on Monday. I'm so excited. All right, y'all be good. Y'all have a good rest of your afternoon. I'll see y'all in school. Class in session, June 1.